Good morning, JFC. Thanks for tuning in today to this daily Devo. I'm so excited to be here and share this morning with you to help you start your day. I have been in the book of Philippians lately, and it's just been hitting me left and right, and so I want to share from there with you guys this morning. So I'm going to be in Philippians chapter 1, and I'm going to look at verses 12 through 16. And just to give you a little bit of background on this, it's written by Paul, and he is currently in prison as he's writing this. He's actually in chains. So I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. Now I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that what has happened to me has actually served to advance the gospel. As a result, it has become clear throughout the whole palace guard and to everyone else that I am in chains for Christ. And because of my chains, most of the brothers and sisters have become confident in the Lord and dare all the more to proclaim the gospel without fear. It is true that some preach Christ out of envy and rivalry, but others out of goodwill. The latter do so out of love, knowing that I am put here for the defense of the gospel. And I feel like I've read Philippians multiple times, but it's never hit me like this before. And especially with the time that we're in, and the state that Paul was in at this time, being in chains, I couldn't imagine the conditions he was living in, the conditions just of his cell and of the chains and the people he was with, right? But no matter what his circumstance was, he was there to give people Jesus, and he was there to share the gospel with them. And when you read this, it says it has become clear that throughout the whole palace guard and to everyone else that I am in chains for Christ. Right? So Paul was shining so bright, and he was giving the gospel to each and every person he came in contact with, that it was so evident that he was there for Jesus. And then on top of that, because of most of my chains, most of the brothers and sisters have become confident in the Lord. Right? So because Paul was so excited and so willing to share Jesus, the people around him became excited, and they became confident to share Jesus with people that they were coming into contact with. And I think about the times right now that we're in and the conditions and the states that we're in. We have the choice whether to continue to give the gospel to people, or we can choose not to. And I want to encourage you guys that through this time that we need to be giving the gospel no matter what, no matter where we're at, no matter the conditions we're in. Let's give the gospel to people, because clearly it's contagious. And when we start to give the gospel, when we start to share Jesus in our lives, then people want to go and share it for the people that they come into contact with. But it starts with us. And that's been really been hitting me, because it's hard because I'm stuck in a house, and I don't see a lot of people, and I like seeing people and being with people, right? But I need to find ways to give the gospel to people, even though I'm still in my house. And there's ways that we all can do it. I think about, just the reactions that we can have on certain things that we face day to day. The world will react a certain way, but as us Christians, we can react a completely different way that will completely stand out from what the world wants to say that we should react to it. And I think about, if you lost your job during this time, what a great testament to the Lord to be able to share Jesus through this time, because people won't understand, but it'll make them curious, and that's where it becomes contagious, when you can just give them Jesus. On top of that, what hit me too is in verse 16 it says, I am put here for the defense of the gospel. Are we defending the gospel? And that hit me hard, because we do need to be defending the gospel. We need to defend God's word and God. We need to be there to support it, and through giving Jesus, that's being the defense of the gospel. And so I just want to encourage you during this time that no matter what, continue to give Jesus to people. Continue to love on people. Continue to do the things that God has called us to do. Because people are going to get fired up. They're going to see Jesus in you. And so when you give the gospel, and when you go forward and love people the way that we're called to, it becomes contagious, and people start to give Jesus to other people without fear, without holding back. And we're seeing that right here with what Paul was saying. So this morning, take this and go put it into practice. Go out, love on people, encourage people, pray for people, because it's going to catch like wildfire and it's going to spread. I miss you guys. Can't wait to see you all soon. I love you. Enjoy your day. I hope you're blessed.